Morning YouTube. So today is my day 3 post-op video. The only thing that I really need help with at this point is getting from a lying down position to a sitting position. I can get from sitting to up, and I also have no problem going to the washroom on my own because the shower is right beside the toilet, so I can use the shower to lower myself down onto the toilet, so it's no problem there. So anyways, I'm here in my sister-in-law's room. That's where I've been staying. So let me just show you my little setup here. Don't mind the mess. We've totally destroyed her room with our suitcases and all of our stuff. So anyways, I will just show you what we've got here. So this is the bed. It's a nice big double bed, and my mom and I have been sleeping in it together, which has been nice because when I wake up in the night, sometimes I think it's just a mental thing. The fact that I can't get up on my own, I panic almost a little bit inside, and then I need to sit up really quickly. So my mom has been sleeping right beside me, so she'll jump up and help me sit up just so I can relax, maybe do a few laps, and then I come back to bed, maybe go pee while I'm up. But anyways, this is the setup here. Beside me, this is very common in Venezuela to have a hammock in the bedroom as well. So if you can see that, fresh flowers, that's what Claudette and Nonas gave us when we got to the airport, and they smell incredible. But anyways, what I did this morning, since my mom left so early, my sister-in-law is here, but she's sleeping, and I didn't want to disturb her. So I scooched myself across the bed over to this side, which is the side my mom was sleeping on, and I used the hammock to pull myself into a sitting position, which allowed me to get up no problem. So felt super strong and capable this morning. So after that, I got up, I made myself a coffee, and felt a little normal. So it was excellent. But we're watching television here, and it's Spanish now. It was an English program a minute ago, but there's not too much in the way of English programs on my sister-in-law's television. My husband's old room has a lot of, I think he has satellite in there, but anyways, his bed is way too high for me to get in and out of. So anyways, I'm doing great this morning, feeling awesome. I had a little pain in my incision this morning. I also, I'm not sure what it's from, but I'll ask the doctor about it today when I see him. I also, after I showered yesterday and put my clean garments back on, my compression garments, they weren't on quite right. They were shifted a little bit, and they're so tight that it's not like you can just fix them yourself. Like, you need a lot of strength to actually shift them to the right position. So trying to sleep last night was really difficult. I was really uncomfortable. Also, the tape my sister-in-law used to put my new dressings on was a different tape than the doctor had used, and it's sort of, I don't know if maybe I had a little bit of a reaction to it. So in the middle of the night last night, my mom and I got up and turned on the lights and took all the excess tape off and tried to make me a little more comfortable. I also took off my arm compression garment, and I have one on my thighs still, but I took off the stockings, which go up past my knees, so I probably shouldn't have done that, but it was just so hot too. But what happened with my stockings was, when we put them back on after my shower, they were kind of bunched, and they're super tight, and they were kind of bunched around my one ankle a little bit, and it ended up cutting the circulation off to my foot. So when I woke up through the middle of the night, my ankle was super itchy, and it was driving me crazy. And I hate to disturb my mom in the middle of the night, but I'm like, Mom, I need your help. So she got up, and she tried to shift them around for me, and she scratched my ankle for me, and then she put some lotion where it was bugging me, but we ended up just taking them off so that I could sleep, because it's also so hot. It's beautiful here. It's like 25 degrees all the time, because we're up in the mountains in Venezuela just a little bit, so it's not super hot, but I was super hot because of all the garments. So last night my mom took off my stockings for me, we took off my sleeves, and we took off my pajama pants that were over top of everything as well. So we just kind of thinned it out a little bit so that I was more comfortable. Once my sister-in-law wakes up here, I'll get her to help me put on the stockings again. But the sleeves are so hot, and of course this is not the climate to be wearing extra clothing, so I'll talk to the doctor about that today too, see if there's if that's a huge deal, if he's going to get mad at me for taking them off. But anyways, you got to sleep. So sometimes sleep is the best medicine. As far as painkillers go, I'm only on ibuprofen now. I think I said yesterday that my sister-in-law took out my IV, and that was such a relief. So I had an IV drip that was good for 3 days, I believe, and it was slowly dispensing a painkiller. But yes, since I didn't go and see the doctor yesterday to take it out, he told me to go ahead and let my sister-in-law take it out, who has she is a nurse, so it's okay. She did that and did the bathing and everything for me, so I'm really lucky to have her. So anyways, I felt amazing after I got that out, and it made me want the drain out, because that's the only thing left hanging off of me. So once I have the drain out, I'll feel much more free to move around easily and everything too. So right now the drain kind of hurts if I pull it a certain way or anything like that. So I think it's still, hang on, I'll show you here. I'm not sure how much fluid it has to be down to before he'll take it out or anything, but we emptied it yesterday, and sorry if this is gross for anybody, but this is what we've got right now. So this is overnight, and in fact, I think there was still a little bit left in there yesterday after we emptied it. It wasn't 100% empty. So I did notice there's some leaking around my drain tube, where it's just above it's like just in my pelvis there. It's like really, really low. But there is a lot of leaking around it too, so I know from pulling and everything like that, the fluid is just kind of coming out around the tube as well as into it. So the tube's doing a really good job of collecting most of it though. So anyways, fingers crossed that I'll get it out really soon, and that he can stitch up that. It'll probably be one stitch to stitch up that incision. I've noticed that all of my my lipo incisions are like 1 or 2 stitches. I'm not sure if I can show you any. Oh yeah, you can see my bruising on my arms from the lipo. I'll take some more videos of that for you guys once my mom is home. This one's not half as bad, yet he did the exact same thing to both, so I hope he didn't forget one anyways. But my mom said there's a stitch on that side too, so. And remember, subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss anything, all of my updates, and like this video. Bye guys!